right now you're worried, you're anxious, and you don't know what's next because you're struggling financially. You're living on a single income. Maybe you're like me, you're divorced and retired already. And life changes happen, circumstances happen, and now you're dipping into your savings to make ends meet every month. Well, when you pray for a way out of that situation, and you're asking the good Lord day and night to help you find that way, and you go online and you're searching, and the reason you go online is because you know that's the only way that you can make that substantial income that you need. Well, that's what I did. I knew I retired and I thought I had it all figured out, but things happened and it didn't work out that way. So I started praying to the good Lord to help me find a way to make that second income I need, because I needed a substantial amount of money. And the 9-to-5 was not going to work. I needed what I was making when I left my job after 24 years. And going back to a 9-to-5 job was only going to probably pay me $20 an hour, $160 a day before taxes. And that wasn't going to be substantial enough to put money back into my savings so I could make it to my next retirement money. So I was praying diligently day and night and going on the internet searching for ways to make an extra income. I'm over 55 years old. No, did I want to start over again? Not really. But I knew it was me. I mean, my circumstances were up to me. And so I had to change them. Nobody else was going to come flying through here and come right up on a white horse and save the day for me and just hand me money. So I knew I had to do something. And I had to pray to the good Lord to give me courage and to get out there and start looking on the internet. And when I found it, I had to have courage and faith in Him and trust Him that He was going to help me once I started doing what it was I found. So that's what happened. I went out there online and there were so many ways to make money out there. And I'm thinking, trying to decipher it all and going, well, what is what, you know? And I know you're there too. I'm 58 years young. I can still learn things, but I need a training. So when I learned that they were doing digital marketing out there online to make extra money, I thought, okay, well, I can learn digital marketing, but I'm going to need a training. Because women our age, we're used to going to classes. We're used to take courses. And we're used to learning things step by step and implementing them. So that's when I went out there and I said, okay, I know they're doing digital marketing. How is that they're doing that, and how can I learn it? So I put in digital marketing trainings. And I found a video just like the one I'm making right now. And a woman was telling me that she was making a second income through digital marketing, and she said she could show me the way through this training. And if I was interested in learning, that I would have to invest in myself and in this training. So here it is. You've got to invest in yourself. Nothing is free out there. I mean, there is nothing that is legitimate out on the internet to actually earn a second income that is free. And us being smart Christian women, we know that we don't get something for nothing. So when the woman said all I had to do was put my email in the system that she had right there to get a free blueprint of what she was doing to make her second income, I would get this free information. So the information was free. but the content of learning it was not. So I knew that. But I was willing to give her my email. I mean, there's nothing going to happen when someone on the internet says, hey, give me your email. There's nothing bad going to happen. I mean, they're not going to be able to get into your bank account or get in, into your savings or anything like that by giving you asking you for your email. So I gave her the email because I wanted to know more about the information that she had and the training she was doing. So when I got the schematics and everything about the training, and I learned about digital marketing through this blueprint, I was like, okay. I mean, I learned that the training was beginner friendly. And I thought, okay, that's what I need. I need to be beginner friendly because I am not used to the internet. I don't know how to, that's why I'm looking for a training. I didn't know how to make money on the internet. And so I would be a beginner. I'm 58. I'm not 20 and learned it from the time I went into kindergarten. I mean, when I went to college, computers were just coming out in 1985 when I entered college. And that sounds like an eternity ago, and it is for the younger people, but for you and me, it's not. We're in the same age. You're finding my video because you're like me. So you understand what I'm saying. Well, and I didn't need social media for my job until the latter part of it, and it was just for advertising job openings because I was in the HR business. So anyway, so the training was beginner friendly. She said all I needed was a smartphone. I needed access to Wi-Fi, and thank goodness I knew what Wi-Fi was. I knew that was internet access, basically, from anywhere. So I needed Wi-Fi. I needed a smartphone. It was beginner friendly. I needed to be willing to learn new skills. I had to be willing to make content like this that I'm doing right now on this YouTube video is making content. I had to be consistent with making the content. And I had to implement it. But if I was willing to do all of these things right here, then I could make money online doing digital marketing. If I had the top three, and then I was willing to do this. Oh, and one more thing, I had to be coachable. Okay, I had to be coachable, meaning I had to listen to what the experts were telling me through the training, and I had to implement what they were telling me in order to make that second income. And I said, well, I'm coachable. I went to college. I listened to the professors. I got a degree. Anytime I've gone through trainings or anything, even through my career, I was coachable. So I know you're coachable too. I know you're an independent woman. You're coachable. You know that life doesn't give you anything for free. And you know that you still have to work for any of the money that you make. You have to work. It's not going to be handed to you. So knowing that and looking out there on the internet and you found my video, then the Lord has sent you to my video. And yes, I am very much into following what the Lord wants for me. I mean, I've made my own will has made wrong choices before. I've done things on the internet, not the internet, I'm sorry, but I've done things in my younger days like sell things, sell makeup when I'm really not a makeup person, do multi-level marketing, and it wasn't all on the internet back then. But I've done things like that, and it didn't really work, and you only got a small percentage for what you sold. So I've been there. And you're probably going, well, Jennifer, is this the same thing? Well, no, it's not the same thing. You're going to learn different ways to make money online through selling digital products or putting content out there. Now, no, I'm not saying you're going to be an influencer, but you're going to put content out there. And if you don't want to make videos on the daily and put them out there on the internet, whether you're putting them on your social media platform, maybe you have Facebook, maybe you have Instagram or something like that, then you're steps above me, because I didn't have anything. I was just getting started from the bottom with YouTube. But if you have those, a social media platform already, then you're ahead of it. All you've got to do is invest in yourself and in this training, and you can learn what you need to do, what kind of content you have to put out there to make that income. And you can make an income. You can make an income by selling the training. Okay? So there's different ways you can sell the training. All right? All right? You can make content, like Christian content and everything, put it out there, and once you get enough followers, you can make money through YouTube and everything, and that's called monetizing, where YouTube will pay you as long as you got enough followers. You'll learn about that. Affiliate marketing. You're gonna learn about that, how you can use products. Like if you get out there and you're scrolling through and you're on Instagram and you see these little reels and people are out there putting products that they've tried that they like, well, and they say learn more about that product, and if you purchase that product, they're gonna make money off of it. If someone's making a cake or something, they say here's 4 ingredients to make this cake or whatever, and you want that recipe. Well, when they say follow me to learn more and to get that final ingredient, well, they're making money off of their platform and their content. So there's numerous, the sky's the limit on how many different ways you can make money out there on the internet, but you have to learn how to put your content out there and how to direct it to the right customers. And that's what the digital marketing training teaches you. But what's great about the training is once you purchase it, it's yours forever. And if you want to start out selling the training first so that you can start generating an income while you're learning these other things, then you can sell the training. And there's different levels of training. There's anywhere from $100. My pen is not working. It was a minute ago, but it's not working now. Anyway, if it's anywhere from $100 up to $1,400, okay, that you can purchase of the training. And it just depends on, and the founder of the program, she said, I know everybody can't pay maybe at the time $1,400, so she gave us different levels. So there's a $300, a $600, a $900, and a $1,400 level, starting at $100. But just think about it. If you purchase the $1,400 level of the training, you get everything. They will set your website up, help you set your website up, help you to set up all your automation system. Like within 2 days, you have a whole business ready to go. And then all you have to do is start following the modules and going to the live trainings weekly to learn how to make the content and everything to put it out there on the internet. That's it. And you can do this from anywhere. So if you're retired, you can work as little as 2 hours a day, still feel retired, and make extra money. And if you get out there and one person sees your content and they say, I want to know what Jenifer's doing out there, and they say yes in the comments, and I give them the free blueprint just like the lady sent me, and they purchase that training, I've made $1,400 if that's the level they purchase. So in one day with one customer, I can make $1,400 with that, and then now I'm free and clear of my investment. So the next week, I'm out there putting more content, new people are finding it, and I get 2 customers. If I get 2 customers the same day and they decide, yes, I want to learn that training like Jenifer is doing, because I want to learn how to make content and put out there, and I want to sell, I'm passionate about cooking, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bake cakes or whatever I'm baking, and I'm going to show people how to make the best cakes they've ever made, and I'm going to get my content out there. So if you sell 2 more that next 2 weeks or whatever, you've made $2,800. Now you're $2,800 ahead. Would that help you get your money back into your savings? Yes, it would. And it helps me. And it's it's a lot better than making $160 a day. When making one sale, you can get $1,400 out of one sale. You get 100% of the profit. And the system and everything's made for you. You've got a community of people that support you and are like-minded and are doing the same thing. And you're probably going, well, Jenifer, there's all kinds of people doing the same thing. Well, no, there's not. And because, I mean, would you say that about the universities, and all the colleges that are online, and the VRI, and all of these people that are online, and then the UT, I'm in Texas, so UT and A&M, you tell them just shut down because y'all have already educated all the people and we don't need any more? No, you're not going to say that, because people are born and they grow up and they go on to be doctors and lawyers. So we don't have too many of them. And so there's not too many digital marketers and people out there on the internet. There's 5 billion people getting on the internet every day, and there's room for all of us to make money. Out of 5 billion people, we can all make money, because they're not all doing digital marketing. They're all doing different things. Or they're searching for education. Or they're searching for products to purchase. Okay? So the sky is the limit on what you can make, but you have to take the step. You can't just pray about it and think that it's just going to happen. And you know that. You're a smart, educated Christian woman, and you have to be ready to work. And if you're ready to work, but you're tired of going to the 9 to 5 and some younger person telling you this is what you got to do, and you know more than they do and they ever thought about knowing because of your life experience, you're not too late. You're not too old. We can all do it, and our life experience is what's going to get us out there successful, because we do have experience. We know the ins and the outs of life, and we can help these people out there searching for different things. And we can help them, and even the young people that are searching. Maybe you're good, like I was HR. I could help them learn what to say and not to say in an interview. I can help them know how to dress and not dress for an interview. I can help them write a resume, all kinds of things. So there's all kinds of ways to make money out there. And if you're ready and you want to know more about this free blueprint, I'm ready to give it to you. It's free. So if you want my free blueprint to learn more about digital marketing and this training and what you can do to get started to actually making money and quit praying about it, because the Lord's showing you how to make the money, but if you don't take the steps, He can't help you. He can't help you succeed if you don't take the steps. And if you don't, it's your will, not His. He's showing you how to do it, but it's your will if you sit back and not take the steps. So it's time to get my free blueprint. All you have to do is say blueprint in the comments, and I'll get it to you free, or you can click the link below my video and get the free blueprint. And I'm here to help you. My name is Jenifer, and thank you for listening.